Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe. So, guys, I thought I'd do a quick video. So, Dmitry Bivol, and I haven't done a video for a while, so that's why I thought I'd do a quick one. And I haven't been very consistent, been very busy. But now that we have a little bit of Christmas off, I might fire a couple of out, especially today, tomorrow. Then obviously the fights. There's a couple of fights as well. But guys, Dmitry Bivol has said, "I want Artur Beterbiev." Which obviously is a massive fight, a great fight, a fight that I would like to see, a fight that you guys would like to see. That's a massive fight. Bivol Beterbiev is a great fight. I think that's the fight we wanted to see for a while. Unfortunately, for some reason, it's not been happening. But apparently, there's a deal been signed in Saudi that Bivol has signed a 2-fight deal, and the second fight will be the winner of Callum Smith and Callum Smith and Beterbiev, which is obviously great news. If that is the case and that does happen, I think that's a great news for world boxing, because we need those big fights. You know, we had Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and that turned out to be an anticlimax, because the fight was nowhere near as good as what we thought it would be. It was pretty one-sided, that fight. Who knows, maybe Beterbiev Bivol would be the same as well. But, you know, we saw last year we saw Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Or this year, we should say, and Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. You know, next year, who knows, we might get Beterbiev Bivol. We might get Anthony Joshua against Wilder. You know, who knows, we might even get the winner of Joshua Wilder and Fury and Usyk to fight one another. So we might have a massive year next year. And we all, as boxing fans, hope that we get the big fights. But yeah, like I'm a massive fan of both Beterbiev and Bivol. I think that fight is a fight that should happen, and I think that's a fight that should get made. I think it's a massive fight, and one that I think boxing fans deserve, to be honest. So let's hope these guys can give you know, the fight that the fans have been wanting for a couple of years now, because those two is a fight that, you know, the fans have wanted to see in a long time. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, that, you know, the fight hasn't been able to be made. But, you know, it's a fight that we wanted to see. You know, for a long time. So let's hope that these guys can fight and get it on. But yeah, I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not holding my breath, because Beterbiev is getting older. And the Callum Smith fight is going to be a good fight. Look, I do think Beterbiev should beat Smith, but again, he is old now. He's almost 40 years of age, so who knows what happens there. In that one, that's not going to be an easy fight. And a lot of people fancy Smith, even though I've completely gone off Smith, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think that'll be a great fight. Hopefully we get that fight next year. Hopefully we get Fury. We were gonna get Fury Usyk. That's already been signed. Then hopefully we get Joshua Wilder as well. That'd be another great fight. So yeah, I mean, we've got some big fights. We've got some big fights coming up. And the Beterbiev Bivol is a fight that I wanted to see. I think it's definitely in my top 3 fights, you know, to want to see. So I think that should definitely happen. Hopefully we get that next year, and I think it will. I think both guys want it, and both guys are no nonsense characters. They're both from the same country as well, and they both come from a culture which is no messing about. Like, those guys want to fight. They're not even really political, in the sense that they're not all about the money. Like, I don't think that's very difficult, because if you look at from fighters from that part of the world, they're not very difficult. Generally, it's the UK fighters or the American fighters that, you know, can be very difficult when it comes to finance. But those guys just generally want to fight. They don't really mess around. They don't faff about. They just fight. And that's what I like about them, because, you know, generally, like, they're not the type of guys to, you know, pull a fuss about, I want this split, I want that split, or I want my name on the poster. That's generally like British fighters, American fighters, you know. But generally these Eastern European fighters, they're they're no nonsense. They just want to fight. They want to, create a legacy, create a name. And that's what I like about them. That's why generally those guys, the fight gets on. That's why it's surprising that Beterbiev Bivol, but it's not them two fighters. It's the promoters. It's the people around them. The people that are controlling them are the ones that are making it difficult. Those two haven't got a problem. So yeah, leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Love to know your opinion, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.